first time Rachel realized dreams weren't enough, she was staring at a rejection email. Her laptop screen glowed in the dark, the words bleeding into her tired eyes. "We regret to inform you." That phrase had become the wallpaper of her 20s. Every audition, every application, every big break she thought was coming. She closed the laptop, leaned back in her chair, and whispered into the silence, "Maybe I'm just not meant to make it." But that night, something shifted, because Rachel would discover that dreams don't die when you stop chasing them. Dreams die when you stop building them, and building takes something harder than passion. Takes discipline. Rachel Parker was 27, living in Nashville, Tennessee, chasing music like a hungry shadow. Her guitar leaned against the wall of her studio apartment. Posters of her favorite artists hung above her bed. On Instagram, she called herself a singer-songwriter. But in real life, she was working 2 part-time jobs, barely covering rent, waiting for the night when a song would go viral and carry her into the life she imagined. The problem wasn't talent. Rachel could sing. Her voice carried weight, ache, and beauty. The problem was consistency. She wrote in bursts, practiced when inspiration struck, posted clips when she felt brave. But more often than not, she slept through mornings, scrolled through afternoons, and told herself, "Tomorrow I'll get serious." Tomorrow kept moving further away. One Tuesday, she auditioned for a local showcase. She'd been dreaming of this stage for years. A chance to sing in front of producers, managers, people who could change her life. But when her name was called, her fingers shook on the guitar. She forgot a verse. Her voice cracked. And when she walked off stage, the silence in the room was louder than applause could ever have been. That night, sitting on the edge of her bed, she whispered the thought that scared her most. Maybe dreams aren't enough. Tears burned down her cheeks. Her chest felt like it was caving in. And then she remembered something her father once said before he passed away. "Baby girl, passion will start the fire, but discipline will keep it burning." For the first time, those words didn't sound like advice. They sounded like a warning. The next morning, Rachel did something she'd never done. She set her alarm for 5 a.m., and when it rang, she got up. No inspiration, no dreamlike energy, just grit, just discipline. She sang scales until her throat ached. She wrote 3 pages even when every word felt flat. She recorded herself, listened back, cringed, and did it again. Day 1 hurt, day 2 hurt more. By day 7, she wanted to quit. But for the first time in her life, she wasn't chasing a dream. She was building a habit. Of course, the world didn't clap right away. A week 2, her neighbors banged on the wall, telling her to shut up. Week 3, her phone lit up with another rejection email. A week 4, she worked an exhausting shift, then still came home and practiced until midnight. Her body wanted to sleep. Her mind wanted to quit. But her discipline said, "Get up, do it anyway." She started to understand what her father meant. Dreams made her want to sing, but discipline made her sing whether she wanted to or not. By month 2, something happened. Her voice was steadier, her timing sharper. Her lyrics, once scattered, were now filling notebooks in neat lines. At an open mic, a stranger told her, "Your voice, it stuck with me." And for the first time, Rachel didn't feel like an imposter. Not because of the compliment, but because she knew how much work she had put in. Her dreams were no longer fragile wishes. They were becoming muscle memory. But change always comes with pain. Rachel missed parties, missed sleep, missed easy comfort. Her friends teased, "Why are you working so hard for something that might never happen?" Some nights, she lay in bed, hands raw from guitar strings, voice hoarse, wondering if they were right. But then she would remember the choice, dreams or discipline. One made her feel good for a night, the other could build a life. Month 4, she recorded a song in her bedroom and uploaded it to YouTube. She didn't expect much, but one morning, she woke up to 100 comments from people saying things like, "This song made me cry. I've played this on repeat all night. Thank you for writing this. It wasn't fame. It wasn't a record deal. But it was proof. Proof that discipline had carried her where dreams never could. And maybe right here, let me ask you softly. If Rachel's story speaks to you, comment one word, discipline, below. Let that be your anchor, your reminder. Then keep listening because this story is about you too. By year 2, Rachel wasn't trying to make it anymore. She was making it. She had built a small but loyal audience online. She was booking gigs in small venues. She had recorded an EP not because of luck, but because of thousands of disciplined hours no one had seen. Her friends still had bigger paychecks. Her life still wasn't glamorous. But every time she picked up her guitar, she knew she didn't just dream anymore. She built. Here's the truth Rachel's story reveals. Dreams inspire you, but discipline transforms you. Dreams are fragile. They shatter when life gets heavy. But discipline is steel. It bends, it strains, but it doesn't break. So the question isn't, do you have dreams? We all do. The real question is, do you have the discipline to build them? So maybe today you're staring at your own guitar in the corner, or a book half written, or a business idea still stuck in your notebook. You've been waiting for a dream to take off. But maybe, just maybe, it's time to choose discipline instead. Because the day Rachel stopped chasing dreams and started building discipline was the day her life began to change. And maybe it's your day too. If the story spoke to you, comment discipline below. Let's see how many of us are ready to begin. Hit like, subscribe for a new motivational story every day, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Together, we're building more than stories. We're building lives.